Hello and welcome, my dearest buddy. During certain stages of life, reality does not simply alter. It rearranges itself beneath your feet without prompting. You aren't walking through a hurricane right now. The latest storm has passed. Now you're going through such a precise recalibration that it nearly seems unsettling. Not because something is wrong, but because things have finally lined up. You didn't happen upon this moment. You were led here silently and meticulously by seemingly insignificant actions and whispers that you obeyed without completely understanding why. And now you find yourself on the verge of something whispered but strongly felt. It is not pandemonium. It is not confusion. It is clarity. So fresh, your body hasn't caught up yet. Your nervous system is still attempting to make sense of the growth. It's not sure whether to brace or exhale. And that's okay. You've been holding so much for so long that stillness might seem suspicious. Peace might feel like a setup, but it is not. It is real. It is yours. You're not used to it lasting so long. And yet, there's something more below, isn't there? You know that pressure you've been experiencing lately? Anxiety strikes unexpectedly. It is not because you're doing something incorrectly. It's because something big is attempting to escape from within you. You're experiencing the anguish of untapped potential. Potential that has been held back, locked up, or halted for years. And now, it is now ready. But your body doesn't know what to do with this. Consider a dam that has been holding back water for decades. That wall is sturdy, but only behind it. Every year, the water exerts more pressure. Now, imagine the moment the gates finally open. The flow is powerful and nearly violent in its release. It is capable of shaking the dam itself. That's you. Your mind and body are attempting to digest a massive energy upgrade that nearly defies logic. You are not falling apart. You are adapting. It may seem like a breakdown, but it is a breakthrough. So, if you felt overwhelmed, exhausted, restless, or even off balance following a huge transition, that level of intensity is totally typical. You felt it before, and it's just showing up again, as your body adjusts to the changes you're experiencing. The greatest thing you can do in this situation is to slow down. Be still. Walk barefoot on the grass. Let your nervous system know you're okay. Allow your body to catch up with your soul. Meditate. Breathe. Place your hand over your heart. Also, keep in mind that I am growing. And yes, another issue that no one actually tells you about. It is not only the energy that is changing. This is your entire reality. You have been living a particular manner for years, if not decades. You understood how to function in that version of yourself. But now, that version no longer exists. And the new version is still setting in. So don't be too hard on yourself if things feel awkward right now. If going to the grocery store suddenly seems like a bother. If social gatherings deplete you rather than energizing you. If routine talks feel weighty, you're not antisocial. You're not far. You just aren't willing to pretend anymore. The mask you used to wear to get through the day no longer fits the version of yourself who smiled to preserve the peace. They have departed the building, and what remains is truth. Raw, brilliant truth. And sometimes the truth lacks the ability to make small chat. But you now understand why you feel so strongly. Why does everything seem to matter more? Even if it's tiny, you are sensitive not because you are weak, but because you have finally made a connection. Connected to who you truly are. Connected to the energy frequency at which you were always intended to move. And indeed, such a transformation makes the world feel alien for a while. But don't worry, this uneasiness will pass. You're not the same person you were before. As a result, the world cannot treat you in the same manner it formerly did. Tolerating exhausting talks and laughing at things that no longer resonate are examples of old habits. forcing ties that silently deplete you. Those items don't function anymore. And to be honest, that is a sign of profound alignment. You aren't losing your spark. You're outgrowing the settings that formerly kept it dull. But here's what's fascinating. This is the shift you're experiencing. It didn't only affect you. It softly exposed others, and select people have begun to respond to your presence. Now it says everything. People do not react to things that are irrelevant. They respond to what is evident. And right now, you're emitting something that no one can ignore, even if they try. You are the chapter. They were completely unprepared for the unexpected storyline twist. The version of yourself that isn't scared to walk away, speak less, or just choose peace. That version disturbs every illusion of control. They may strive to maintain a calm demeanor, pretend that the transformation is in you, not them. But their spirit has already revealed what their lips would not. They are unpleasant because you have grown inflexible. It's subtle, yet it's loud. They hesitate before speaking. They over-explain and peek sideways. Whenever your name is discussed, you do not need to tackle it. You do not need to correct it. Simply notice it. Every silent discovery does the job for you. And the best part is that you're not trying to prove anything. You'll merely exist with clarity. And clarity is disruptive to those who thrive on uncertainty. This is not about vengeance. It is not about making a statement. It's about recognizing you don't have to rely on defense anymore. You're not auditioning for love, respect, or a seat at anyone's table. And not everyone is supposed to sit at this table with you. Not in this chapter. So if you've been wondering why certain individuals behave aloof, avoidant, uncomfortable, or bizarrely performative, simply know they're reacting to a fact they can't deny. You become the unintended mirror, the one that does not lie, the one that represents what they buried. You did not expose them. Their own energy did. Let be your peace. Still, here's the bit I don't want you to miss. It's acceptable if your new reality still seems lonely. It's acceptable if things you use to accomplish easily suddenly require more of you than you anticipated. If conversing at a party is like climbing a mountain. If something as basic as going shopping exhausts you in unexpected ways. If your circle feels narrower and your words seem fewer. That is not regression. That is refining. You're starting to hear yourself more clearly. As a result, the world's noise appears to be louder until it is not. You are in a precious area between shedding and settling. Allow yourself to travel gently through it. Allow yourself to be awkward. Allow the stillness to linger. Allow the emotions to rise without hurrying to resolve them. You aren't breaking. You are adjusting to a life that fits. You're not supposed to describe this technique to everyone. Most people will not comprehend. Not because they are awful people, but because they haven't had to undo what you've learned. That's okay too. If you take nothing else from this moment, remember this. You were never behind. You were just buried beneath expectations that did not apply to you. And now you are free. Not because you received permission, but because you stopped asking for it. Breathe deeply. You're not only healing. You are returning to your core, your voice, and your inner understanding. Also, everyone who is unable to meet you here, allow them to remain where they halted. You have places to go that demand the complete version of yourself, not the modified one. You've done the tough lifting, unnoticed effort, and silent release. Allow your presence to fulfill its purpose. Shift rooms, open eyes, and embrace truth not with force, but with being. And the greatest part? This is only the start of the most spectacular chapter yet. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you found this message useful, please like the video and share it with others who may benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your incredible adventure by watching one of the videos on your screen that speaks to you most. See you there.